Hi, hello again. Another little video. This one is like the second part of station announcements and also a little bit on hunt couplings, which I said I had with my Flying Scotsman. So I've actually gone and bought some new ones. There we are. Those are the ones, hunt couplings, standard couplings, 10 pairs, and they work out £16 with the postage on as well. That's for 10 pairs. And what they actually are, you've got two. There's an A and a B. And as soon as you do this, they connect. So all you have to do is stick them in an M coupling and they work perfect. And all you have to do is, I can't do it with this, like that, and they just pull apart like that. So they're a lot easier. Now the thing is these little normal couplings that we get, the problem with these things is that if you've got a train such as this one here, you've basically got to put the trains here in the level to get the connectors to connect. Whereas with these hunt ones, which have got on those wagons over there to this, they automatically will link. So what I'll should do is just turn this one on. There it is. And what I'll do is I'll actually put it in shunt mode and also in shunting part as well. And you see how easy they are. So just do that and do that. And we now come back this way. And we stop, and we go in reverse, and we go into that mode again. Now you'll see them how they connect up so easily. And this is on a bend. This is just a rake, and I've actually put one into that one there. There you are, it's connected. So all I have to do now is to stop the train, put it in reverse, into forward, take that off there, well, that's how easy they are to connect. They're so simple. Now, one thing that I do, I'll just turn the sound off on it, is that, as you can see, I've got my new Flying Scotsman there, American edition, and also 3 Pullmans. Now my Pullman coaches have always been a nightmare. As soon as they get part way around, all you've got to have is a dip in the track and they uncouple. Whereas these now, we've all got the hunt couplers on and they're perfect. As I'm saying, all you've got to do this is just to do this and they part, do that and they connect. That's how easy they are. We're trying to fiddle these things and undo them, then all half the wagons come off. So these hunt couplings are absolutely brilliant. I've got to get some more, but what I've actually done is all my particular locos now I've got the A part on there and the B part on there, so we can actually get any train and put it on there and it'll do it. Because some of these little couplings, such as down here, they are nightmares. Some of these trains won't connect to them, so it's a lot easier to work off that. So that's something that I've been working on. I've done 1 or 2 railways. I've just done a chap and put in 22 signals in his system. I can do this for anybody. All you have to do is send me this track plan and I will put them in for you, make them all work, but it's got to be in Pro, because that's the only way these signals all work with Pro. So that's how I actually do it. Now then, one thing I did show you, if I actually do this.
The train now standing at platform 1 is the Bristolian service. Please keep your belongings with you at all times.
Now that is a standard one which is in Railmaster. And as I said in a previous video on this, that I've actually now put them like this. So if I actually do this one, which is Euston. The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford. But what I've done, I've been playing with this, but what actually, if you do this one now, which is Manchester. Train now standing on platform 2 will be for Manchester, Tele, calling at Kidsgrove and Stockport only. And there's another one here, which is Swansea. I've done. The train now standing on platform 1 is for Swansea, calling at Hereford, Newport, Cardiff, Port Talbot and Leith. And that's how I can change them. Now what it actually is if I go to here, and this is Audacity. It is free, download. If I do this now, there you are, Audacity. It comes up, here we go. And this is what you get. Now what you actually do with this is you press this one, which is record. You record what you're going to say, and then you press the stop, and that stops it. Then all you got to do then is play it back, and you would just then put a name to it and put it as a file. So if I actually go to the files now and go to the one I want actually, which is Euston, which is this one here, that's the Euston one. So if I actually just play it, now I've recorded. The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford. Now as you see, it's got a lot of gap here, and sometimes they've had them on the front as well. So all you've got to do is to go to here like this and do that, and then all you've got to do is press the delete button and it takes it off. Now if I do this again, let's go back along here. I don't want that, come off. Go to here now, and what I've got to do now is do this. The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford. And that is the file. Now what I can do now, I've been playing with this, so I just do this and do this, which is taking all of it, like that. You then go to effects, and there's one there called reverb, and that's the reverb. Now I've left all them as they are. The only one I've actually done is reverbers, and that is at 70. It comes up at normally about 50, but it goes at 70, right? So what we do now is I just click on that, and I do this now. The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford. And that's it. So all I've got to do with that now is go to File, go to Export. Now it's in a wave form, so you have to do that. And comes up with this. Now what I'm going to have to do with this, I'm going to have to make this now not 1. I've got to take this out and put in a 2. 2 in there, and we save it. And what will come up with a little thing here, and you've got to put a little title in here. So all you need to do is put Brian in there. Okay, done. Now if I actually come out of there now, Euston 2 wave, which is the one I want there. Save it. Now if I come out, now if I actually go, what you can actually do is if you go to your files like this. Go to Audacity, and you can find them out here. There's the Houston 2 one. Just click it like that.
The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford.
Now that is the file. So what I can do now is copy this one and copy it and go into the sound file of Railmaster and paste it like this. Now then, if I now go to this PC, and I go to this one here, go to 86, which is this one here, go to Railmaster, which is there. Now I go to Sounds, and that was the one there, Houston 2. So I'll just click on that, just check it, it's the one I want.
The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford.
So say that is the one I want, so that is the one, Houston 2. So what I've got to do now is if I come out of here and go to here, and as I say, this one here is a Houston one. Now if I go up here and go to this part, and now I find in here Houston, which is that one there. Now this has got the original file in here, so all I've got to do is do this, go to search, which is Houston 2. Click on the Houston 2, do that. Now save it. It says it exists, of course it did. Yeah. Come out there now, do this. Now if I click 1 again,
the train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford.
and that is as easy as that. So anybody can do it. It's just that one particular one gives it that reverb or echo kind of thing that gives you this tone. But you can actually change anything you want to, but that's the one I've actually done. So now I've actually got quite a few. I think the Birmingham one is the one I haven't done yet. But so I can actually put any ones I want. So if I actually go into here, there's one which I haven't put in the system here yet. But if I go to crew there, which is there, and click the crew one.
Train now standing on platform 1 is for crew, calling at Longport, Kidsgrove, Alsager and then crew.
And that is easy as that. So I say I've been doing track layouts and stuff like that. Also different people, different faults. If you have any problems with Railmaster, all you've got to do is email me or give me a call on 01782 302194. I'm always here, very rare I'm away. If anything, it's only for perhaps a morning, do shopping. Other than that, and that's only once every fortnight, so I'm always here, day and night. So you won't disturb me, I live on my own, so it's quite happy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set this one off here now. Put the sound on that one. I'm also going to put my Flying Scotsman on there. And we'll click this one off. And this one off. Now I say this is 18 karat gold. I have no problem with this whatsoever since I put those couplings on. I'll say this is the American, when it went over to America with the cow catchers and the double tender. So, as I say, it's another little project done. I'll just turn the sounds off for this one now. But as I say, if anybody wants me to do anything with Railmaster, but especially the signalling, I love doing it. The last one, so I say, I put 22 signals in the system, and that took me about 4 hours to do that. And all you do is that it'll, whatever your track plan is called, it'll have a 1 on the end of it, and then you just put that into Railmaster main file, and then all you do then is go into your settings and find it in the settings, and then you all go. Same as this one here, that is a distance signal which sits here, yeah. And then you've got the 2 home signals there, which is a double one again, which is that one over there. So all I have to do with that is if I click that, what I get then is a green and a red, because you can't go the main line because it's going to go up the track there, and these will also change to green on this side and amber on that side. So all this, and also is it's if you look down here, same as these two here, right? So that was to come out of that siding is red. This is the main line, so that is on green. Now, so say if I actually just click that one, you notice that guy now goes to green, that goes to that. This one here, which is just changed there, it's because it's going, if we're going backwards, is that one there, the little dwarf signal there. It's all interconnected. Now, if I now put it back to what it was, so the main line is free. Now, if I click this one and do this, which is now gone to green for coming out of there, but you notice this one now has gone to red. If I click it again, it goes back to green. Now these two here, which is double-headed, if I now click this one, notice that that one's gone to green to go across there, and the main line one is at stop. So all I've got to do now is to click that back again. That goes back to red, and that is the main line on there. Now this one here, these are a bit awkward. This one here is a signal with a router on it, which is sitting there. Now what I've got to do with that is if I can actually make this go green in a second. Let's do this. So now that is green to go up that track, but if I want to go up that track, what I have to do is just click these points. So this is a particular number, which is 65. It's got another number in it, which is 66, which is the router. So all I have to do is make this, when I click these, it turns the router on. So I just click that, and then the router comes on. Turn the points back again, the router goes off, and I can click that and make that go back to red. That is an individual, it's the only way it'll actually work properly, but that's how it all works. So, as I said, if you want me, anything to do with Railmaster, you know, any queries on setting up Railmaster or Any problems with Railmaster, just give me a call on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well. And if you go on YouTube and put in Hornby Railmaster Brian Hughes, you'll get my website, and what you'll actually get, you'll get my little you get my little sign, and then what you do is right at the bottom you'll see a little donation box. So if anybody wants to donate so I can do these little projects, please do so. I'd be most grateful, and I will see you again soon. Bye.